Seguimos aquí en el Tecate Live Out y ahora estamos con Purple Disco Machine. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming to our booth. How was your show?
The show was just amazing. So everyone was really into it. Everyone was vibing, and I had the best time ever.
I'm so glad. So this is not your first time in Monterrey. This is not your first time in Mexico. What do you think about your Mexican crowd, your Mexican fans, the energy with them?
It's always special. So every time I come to Mexico, I know it's going to be an amazing show. And I can't say what it is, but there's a connection, there's an energy. It's different to every other country.
There's just something.
There's something I just can't explain. So.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's this Mexican tradition where they throw like a little doll.
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah, I got one. And someone told me the story behind that. It belongs to a pharmacy chain, and then last year they started throwing it for an artist, Aurora, and then it became a thing. So, but I got one, purple. What's it called? The mascot?
Dr. Simi.
Yeah, purple Simi machine. So.
Well, that's in Mexico. That means love. You know, if you get one, it's like you're one of the favorites. So it was an honor.
I really appreciate this. Now I feel special.
Yeah. And I gotta ask, why Purple Disco Machine? Like, where does the name come from? Like, it's just so unique, you know.
It was actually a fun thing. So it was Purple from Purple Rain, Prince, then Miami Sound Machine. That the machine came from, and then disco was the genre I always wanted to do, and so I was putting everything together, and Purple Disco Machine came out.
And what about the collaborations that you've done? Like, which one has been like the most like mind-blowing?
I mean, working with Sophie from Sophie and the Giants is always special, and we became really good friends, and she's such a nice person. Every time working with her, every time performing or touring with her, it's just special. So Hypnotize is one of course, one of my most famous songs, but also one of the special songs in my career.
So you have a few dates coming up in Latin America. Which one of them are you the most excited about?
Mexico, of course.
Mexico is always a great idea, isn't it?
It's definitely a great idea. So it's what I say. Every time I come back to Mexico, I just feel the love, feel the spirit. I love the food. I love the people. The people are so open-minded, so just full of joy and happiness.
It's very welcoming, huh? So, which foods do you like to try, or which foods have you tried in the times that you have been in Mexico?
I tried almost everything. I don't like it too spicy, so I need to be careful with that, but all kind of quesadillas, tacos, actually I like everything.
Well, we have a little bit of everything in here. All right, so tell us, what can we expect from you, from your project in the upcoming months and maybe years? I don't know, maybe a few surprises, a few featurings, collaborations?
I'm just finished touring in a few weeks, and then I go back to the studio, start writing songs. I want to do a new album, and I think in December I go back to the studio, just lock myself there, and then just making songs.
Of course, like getting the creative juices flowing and writing. Wow, that's amazing.
I take all the energy from tour, bring it to the studio, and then being creative.
Well, it has worked pretty well.
Obviously, I wouldn't be here if it not.
Definitely.
Is there anything you can like tell us about your upcoming record?
Not yet. I mean, I haven't started working on, so it's like I just go with the flow. Let's see what comes up. I mean, I started with a few demos, and there are definitely songs coming out in the next month, but I have no idea. So when I'm back in the studio, I just try to be creative and see what's happened.
We're excited about it, and we hope to have you back in Mexico very soon.
I'll be definitely back. I'm coming back to Mexico City in a few weeks already.
Okay, well, we're really looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we definitely gotta stay tuned with your new dates.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming and for stopping in our booth. I hope you have a great time the rest of the day at the festival and your stance in Mexico.